Liverpool fans, brace yourselves. VAR drama at Anfield, Haaland's warning to Arsenal, and a forgotten Wonderkid shining again. Subscribe to Anfield Wire for daily Liverpool news and breaking updates. Erling Haaland issues warning to Arsenal after beating Liverpool at Anfield. Manchester City striker Erling Haaland admitted that he has not been at his best lately following his team's win against Liverpool on Sunday, but he is determined to improve. Erling Haaland has conceded that his recent performances have been subpar, but he's issued a warning to Manchester City's rivals that he's ready to deliver what everyone deserves and expects from him. Haaland is not making any excuses for his recent form, but he did score the decisive goal in City's 2-1 victory at Anfield on Sunday, helping his team stage a late comeback against Liverpool. He also assisted Bernardo Silva's equalizer, allowing the visiting fans to celebrate their first win at the ground since 2003 and propelling the Blues back into the title race. City has won at Anfield in the meantime, but it was during the coronavirus pandemic when fans were not allowed inside the stadium. With 21 Premier League goals this season, Haaland is 4 ahead of Brentford's Igor Thiago in the Golden Boot race. However, it's been 9 league matches since he last found the net from open play. There's been speculation that the Norwegian, who has had a demanding schedule over the past 6 months with both City and his national team, who are preparing for next summer's World Cup, might be feeling the strain. This wasn't helped by Omar Marmoush's absence due to his participation in the Africa Cup of Nations during the busiest part of the season. However, Haaland has dismissed fatigue as an explanation for his recent form and is focusing on self-improvement and pushing City closer to league leaders Arsenal. "I haven't scored enough goals since the start of this year, you can say, and I know that I need to improve," said the 25-year-old. "I know I need to be more sharp, better at all of this, and this is something that I have to work on. I have to keep going because this is what everyone deserves and expects. I don't want to speak about why I haven't performed. I don't think there's any excuse. Fatigue is in the head. It's a lot of games. Look at the schedule, it's not easy. And for me, it's about staying fit, don't get injured. That's the most important thing. And try to be ready to help the team."
Forgotten Liverpool Wonderkid finding success in unexpected European League. Liverpool had high hopes for Sheyi Ojo when the youngster was breaking through at Anfield, and the forward is now attempting to build his career on the continent. Sheyi Ojo played a starring role for current club Maribor over the weekend, as he scored and registered an assist in a Slovenian top-flight game. Ojo, who joined Maribor in 2024, has been a regular starter for the club this season, scoring twice and registering 4 assists in 20 appearances. It's now 15 years since the 28-year-old joined the Liverpool Academy after impressing for Milton Keynes Dons youth teams as a young boy. Ojo was a highly rated youngster during his time on Merseyside, but struggled to fulfill the promise from his academy days, and only made 13 appearances for Liverpool's first team, with just 6 of those coming as a starter. Ojo signed long-term contracts with Liverpool in 2015 and 2018, so while his last appearance for the Reds came during the 2016-17 season, he did not leave the club until the expiry of his final contract, in the summer of 2022. The attacker spent time on loan at Wigan, Wolves, Fulham, Reims, Rangers, Cardiff City and Millwall during his Liverpool career. Upon the expiry of his Liverpool contract in 2024, he signed a 2-year deal with Cardiff, but he struggled to make an impact with the Welsh club, and spent the second year of his Cardiff contract on loan at Belgian Pro League side Killevold Kortrijk. Speaking in an interview with The Athletic in November 2024, Ojo spoke about the moment he felt that his Liverpool career was derailed. In August 2016, just weeks after Ojo had figured in 8 of Liverpool's final 10 games of the 2015-16 Premier League season, the then teenager was diagnosed with a fracture in his back. He would go on to play just 2 more times for Liverpool, in FA Cup games during the 2016-17 campaign. "I was really upset, to be honest," Ojo, who was also a regular for England ND across various age groups, said. "It didn't break me because I'm still here, but at the time I remember feeling heartbroken because I knew really that was my opportunity to properly kick on. It was a back injury and I was out for about 4 months. Even to this day, I remember that exact feeling. It was a hard one to take." Liverpool fans claim separate VAR incident was swept under carpet against Man City. The video assistant referee looked into an incident involving Federico Chiesa during second-half stoppage time of Liverpool versus Man City, but the on-field decision was upheld. Some Liverpool fans have questioned why there was not much focus put on a late scramble in the Manchester City penalty area, which saw Federico Chiesa hit the deck and appeal for a penalty. Sunday's game was approaching the closing stages of stoppage time, when Salah cut the ball back to Chiesa just outside the 6-yard box. City midfielder Rodri came sliding in, and Chiesa fell to the ground. The commentator on the Sky Sports broadcast in the UK confirmed at the time that the incident was being looked into by the VAR, but the incident ultimately went unpunished. There has not been much talk about it since the game, and one Liverpool fan expressed their confusion as to why on social media. "Is there any more footage of this after it was swept under the carpet?" they wrote. Another said, "So we're just not gonna get a single replay of Chiesa going down in the box? Did VAR even review it with the nonsense that happened right after?" A third said, "Did VAR even review Chiesa getting rugby tackled in the box?" Arne Slot questioned the performance of the officials after the game, but his main gripe was that Marc Guéhi was not sent off for fouling Mohamed Salah when the Egyptian was bearing down on goal. There was a VAR review on Guéhi's foul, but the original decision was upheld. A Premier League match center explanation said, "The referee's call of a free kick and yellow card to Guéhi for the challenge on Salah was checked and confirmed by VAR, with the challenge outside of the area and deemed not to be denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, dogso, as there was a covering defender." Slot, however, thinks City should have been reduced to 10 men. "We can talk about the decisions," Slot said. "I would like to talk about the one-time Mo was through on goal and Guéhi holds his shirt. Everyone who has been in this stadium in the last 8 years knows if Mo is in that position it is a goal. So it is denial of a goal-scoring opportunity." Slot continued, "When you ask me about what decision, I thought, what do you mean? The disallowed goal at City, the penalty they got in the away game against us, the clear red card on Mo Salah in the second half here, or the penalty they got in the second half, or do you mean this, Dominic Szoboszlai red card decision? That's only over 2 games, and the ones that follow Liverpool know how many decisions I can come up with in all the other games as well, all the big decisions that could have gone in some situation to a 50-50. Ryan Gravenberch knows Liverpool must keep pushing as they strive to secure Champions League qualification for next season. The Reds sit 4 points behind Chelsea in 5th and 5 adrift of 4th-placed Manchester United in the Premier League after Sunday's 2-1 defeat by Manchester City at Anfield. "We have to start winning games," Gravenberch said, of Liverpool's chances of qualifying for the Champions League through their final position in the top-flight table. "I'm confident. It's a difficult position, but I'm not really concerned because I know the quality we have, but we will see. We have to keep pushing still." Arne Slot side went 1-0 up against City in breathtaking fashion when Dominic Szoboszlai scored another stunning free kick with 16 minutes remaining. But City hit back and leveled through Bernardo Silva before Erling Haaland converted a stoppage-time penalty to secure victory for the visitors. The dramatic finale continued when Szoboszlai was then given a straight red card for the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Gravenberch added, "Disappointed, we deserved more, I think, in the second half because we played a good game. But overall, disappointed that we have not got the points. We were good in the game, after Szoboszlai's goal. We had a good momentum. The fans were with us, we had the power, and at the end, we concede a goal. We try to keep pushing every game, also like this game. I think the first half we didn't have a good start, but then we went in the dressing room and said to each other, we go out and give our all, and that's what we did, so hopefully we can get that more than in the games that we have had."